What's up, guys? It's Mike with Shallow Reefing coming back at you with another video. And today I have a Nano Cube 24 that I got off of Letgo for like 30 bucks. But you can see it's got like no pump, no nothing. I do have the lid over here. Let me just swing on over. I have the power compacts in it. Unfortunately, nothing worked. Like absolutely nothing worked. The little power compact, the little ballast was completely destroyed. So I took it apart, ripped out everything, and I'm going to make this a quarantine tank for my fish when I upgrade to a bigger tank. So I'll actually have a little quarantine. And I decided to go with a little spare LED light. I don't even know how many watts this thing is. 4 plus 1 watt LEDs. So I'm guessing that means 5. 4 plus 1 watts. Interesting. So 16 watts there. Just gonna put it in the middle of that and run the cord out, and I mean that's all I need. You need like a light on a timer, maybe, for a quarantine tank. And it came with no stand, so you can kind of see I have a bunch of wood. Well, I have a bunch of scrap wood up there, and then I decided to get two 2x4s and a little platform to put it up on. So I'm about to get into some measuring and cutting and all the fun stuff and shenanigans that goes with it. And then I'm gonna spray it with some Krylon paint. And then I'm gonna repurpose a maxi jet, wherever my maxi jet is, it's inside. Repurpose a maxi jet and somehow jerry rig some tubing from the back compartment to the front compartment, because it comes with a nozzle. Even though I think this is like the nozzle for like a maxi jet. The dude said that it came with a maxi jet 900, but you can kind of see it came with the parts and not the maxi jet 900. But you know, for 30 bucks, take a risk, see what happens. So let's get to marking it up. So my game plan for the wood is to make 36-inch legs running this way, so I'll have a little bit of extra room. I have 2 feet extra at the end of this board on both of them, so I'll be making like cross sections under it. So I'll make 4 legs at 36 inches, and the tank itself is only 18.5 by 19 inches. So this is 24 by 24. I'm just going to cut it down to make it a nice round 20 by 20, give me a little extra room, and that'll be a nice little platform on top. I mean, I don't need that platform. I could have used some, 2x4s and everything, but I think that little platform on top will be kind of nice. Plus it was like $7 for this piece, so I'm not really stressing any of it. Yeah, so let's get marking, and then I don't know if I'm gonna cut. My wife is actually out right now, and I'm on baby duty, and he's in there asleep, and he's not making a sound. So I don't know. He's kind of sleeping, and if I turn on, where's my miter saw? If I turn my miter saw on, I'm thinking he's gonna wake up, so I might just mark it up and do a couple other odds and ends over here and get things situated before my wife comes back. That way when she comes back, I can get going on this and go to town and not feel too bad about it. PSA, always wear eye and ear protection whenever you're using power tools, just because you don't wanna go deaf or have something shoot up in your eye. And he woke up, and I'm back on baby duty and postponing my project. Oh, Daniel. So I fed him, burped him, and got him back to sleep. Now it's time to mess around outside and get this stand built. And finally, it is finished after about an hour. I had some leftover pieces of the 2-foot by 2-foot board, so I decided to just throw it on here for extra bracing and put some extra bracing on the feet just to make sure everything was good. And it's almost perfectly level, but the garage is kind of sloping this way, so it looks like it's leaning that way a bit. So it's pretty much level. It might be 3 degrees off. It's not going to break anything. So I will get back to you with the lid. So I finished my shelf. spray painted and everything just before the rain came. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if I need a cross section here to support anything, but I do have braces at the bottom to make sure it doesn't kick out. Are you kidding me? I left that outside to dry and a bird pooped on it. Well, anyway, I decided to go the route of Refugium LED light from, what are they? JBJ. It was mostly to be put in the back compartment. And let's see if I can get it plugged in. I mean, it's nothing crazy bright, but I mean, it'll do. It'll be enough to see what's going on in the fish tank and to monitor anything. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do like a little stress test for this, put a bunch of my jugs on top of it. I got 4 of them, well 5, I think 4 is the only amount that's going to fit up here, and just kind of hold it up here and see what happens. I don't think anything is going to be too stressed out with it, but I'll do a test and see how it goes. Well, I left my fish tank out here to kind of use the hose and wash it out to get all the stuff. I already did a water test on it, but I guess I'm going to be doing another water test with all this rain. And then I still have to put the pump in. Let's see. You can see the back compartment's completely empty. Now I got to put the pump in and kind of jerry rig it, and hopefully that'll work, but I guess I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So this build's going to take an extra day. Oh well. So I'm sure every reefer has a box of just junk and miscellaneous parts and, you know, everything. Well, it's a good thing you keep it, because inside this that I bought from 2015, 14, I found an adapter that I need that will perfectly fit this pipe, and I will be able to run it all the way through, and then I will be able to kind of push this into the pipe and hold it tight. So, you know, kind of pays to be a hoarder sometimes, so you don't have to buy new stuff. But man, all that in that box, that's bad. Alright guys, I jerry-rigged the crap out of this. So, I filled up the back compartment. You can see the tubes running here, and I had actually another adapter. And then I put it to one of the MaxiJet little diverters. I don't know, we're gonna figure out if this works. Alright, let's see. Forgive me. Wow, this is actually working really, really well. Minus the fact that all the water is not getting to the main compartment, but now it is. That is pumping a ton of water. Let's get down lower. There we go. I could not be happier with how this is turning out. This is doing really well considering I jerry-rigged this like crazy. And now I will do another water test with this running and see how everything works out. But based off of this, I'm pretty happy, and this will be a really good quarantine setup for my fish. The weight test worked and everything is good. Now it's time to get the tank onto the stand, see how it looks. And the water test was perfect. The pump was great. Held water all through the night. Have some extra sponge in there, and I just threw in some vinegar, just give it a nice little bath, and everything is good. Now I guess it's time to drain it and get it on the stand. And here's the finished product. Don't mind the sponges in the bottom, but turned out pretty well. Now let's drop it down and turn the light on. Alright, for a quarantine light, that is definitely adequate. You can see there aren't very many scratches in this tank. It's pretty good overall. But, yep, that is it. So, what are the next steps for the quarantine tank? Well, it's going to be kind of sitting in storage until I can get money to buy my new favorite tank, which is the Innovative Marine 200-gallon shallow reef, 30 inches wide, 20 inches tall, and 6 feet long. That is where the channel is headed for shallow reefing, but I have a couple other things that I need to do beforehand, and I have a couple other videos that I want to spit out before I get to that stage. So, I will see you guys next time. Alright guys, this has been Mike with Shallow Reefing. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. Don't forget to comment below and let me know how you like the content. As always, I'll see you next time.